Greetings, YouTube. Welcome to our channel. Blessings to you all. I am going to say that I don't know why people subscribe to the channel because I started this years ago when I was in 2017 prior to COVID, when I was doing a 40-day fast. And I was going to start ministry, and I was vlogging, and I just wanted to see how I looked from day to day and what my thought process and how I felt. That's really what I was doing. And I didn't know that you could make it a private. I just put it up there, and I thought it was only me that was going to see it. And people started subscribing. I'm like, what in the world's going on? So that's how the channel began. And so since then, I've been on this journey and seeking God and trying to really figure things out. And God, I will tell you, he's been blessing me. And so I've been sharing what I've been learning. So before I get started, you're probably saying, what is behind her? Child, I'm in the garage because we have 9 people staying here right now, and we're from different families, and we just come together as a community. So really, my cousin is here with his family from out of town. We take care of kids in the house. I live with my daughter. So we have several last names and whatnot. But I believe in us coming together as people, because that's how God had in the Bible. People lived together and they worked together and they had everything in common. So that's what we do here in my home. But this is our food. So I've talked before about getting you some food together, because the days are going to come and some people don't believe it. Oh, God gonna provide me. He gonna provide. Really? Well, them virgins with the 5 wise and the 5 foolish, the 5 wise virgins went and got their oil together. They were ready when something happened. When Joseph gave Pharaoh, when God gave Pharaoh a dream and let Joseph interpret the dream and told him, hey, you're going to have some fat years and some lean years. God gave notice to us ahead of time to prepare. So I'm telling you to prepare. So we got notice, prepare. And he talked to a bunch of us at the same time. And now I'm not talking about them crazy people who are the doomsday people. I'm not talking about them who they don't believe in God and they just, going wild and they don't have any faith behind them. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about those of us who know that God is there's going to be some lean years. Let's get ready for that. And so I'm storing up dry goods. Okay. So the video is about, that's what's going on here. And I'll just say, it's in the garage and there's food, there's shelving all the way down the garage, and we need to, so you get your little place together. And I even have a way to cook if the electricity goes out. So I watched the video, saw these people in this little Indonesian village, and they had this big old skillet, and it was, they were cooking for the village, a rice dish. Chow is rice all up in here with some spices. And I saw that thing. I said, I want that. So if the electricity goes out, I can use that with my propane stove. If I don't have no propane, I can put that on a fire pit and cook on it. So I'm really excited about it. So get that together. But today's video, I wanted to talk to you about something that happened to me when I was at the library. And it happens often because there are demons that are around town. Every single time you get a compliment, don't always believe it and don't let it go to your head, because I will tell you, the enemy is out there, and one of the things he'll do to those of us who are believers is he'll make us think we're better than what we are. Oh, you're so pretty. So this is the next thing you know, I'm walking around, I'm so pretty. I look at myself every day in the mirror. I am regular looking. There's nothing special about me but the Jesus that's in me. I will admit that God will put a covering over you and you will be beautiful to people because he's in here and he makes you beautiful. Okay. So I went to the library and I sat down, and this lady goes, you're so beautiful. Immediately when she said that, and I'm not a hater on myself, that's not what I'm saying. Immediately I knew that was a demonic spirit. I knew, because I have the gift of discerning of spirits, and I knew exactly that's what it was. So I just told her thank you, and I sat down and I didn't want to have nothing to do with it. Right. I'm just doing my work. A few moments later, somebody else comes in the library, and guess what she said? Oh, you're so beautiful. Demon, okay? Demon. Or no, she didn't say beautiful. Oh, I like that. So she was this demon that was just liking and complimenting everything. So it's like, don't let it go to your head, because the enemy will use people to pump you up. So remember when Peter in the book of Acts, when he was going around and preaching the gospel, and there was a woman following him and kept praising him. Oh, Peter, you this, you so that, blah, blah, blah. And he turned around and cast out the demon out of her. And then her owners were mad and wanted to have him put in jail because she could no longer do this divination work, this fortune telling work that they had her doing. They cast that demon out. It's a demon spirit that does that. So I don't follow no zodiacs. Don't ask me what month I was born, unless you just want to know when my birthday is, but don't tell me I'm a certain thing, because that's not true. I'm a child of God. So he cast that demon out, because it's nobody but Satan that will give you those kind of compliments. God loves us, and it's all him. So anything about us is all his glory, right? So I would say, just, hey, when I'm talking about seeking God and being blessed daily, I'm talking about you learning first to be humble, and just know that it's just you. Because at any time we think we're better or we're above, God can't use us. Why? Because anything we do, we'll give ourselves the credit and not him. Oh, I got that job because I'm pretty. Oh, I because I went to college, guys. I got it because I got my degree. No, it's all about God. Give him his praise, because he opens doors for you. That's if you want him to. Now, I will say that, yes, there are people who are evil that have great jobs. They make good money. They do all this stuff. They tend to die early. They have miserable lives. They're mean people because they're not happy. And if money made you happy, how come so many people with money will go and kill themselves, or that they are dying, or they're using drugs, or they're trying to drown out stuff? Because the enemy will get with you. As soon as you let him in your life, he will wreak havoc in it. So be humble, okay? And I'm going to sign off, and blessings to you all, and I'll see you in the next video.